Hello and welcome to this video. Okay, so today I'm so excited. The Jaclyn Hill palette arrived this morning by Morphe and I just wanted to sit down and play with it like it's Lego. My Lego was in that box over there. I'll be playing with that afterwards. But yeah, I didn't really know where I was going with this look and this is where it ended up. It's sort of like a red smoky eye-ish sort of situation. It was at one point like an ombre sort of eye, but then I blended so much. These are so blendable that it sort of just merged into one. These are of course not your typical Morphe shadows. They were formulated by Jaclyn and you can really tell. Not that the Morphe palettes themselves are amazing, but these they're so buttery, so pigmented, so blendable, so amazing. And just look at the colours. Oh my god. You are so beautiful. I'm sure you've seen this a million times and you've seen reviews, but I feel like I never understood how amazing it was until I got my hands on it. But yeah, this is the look I created, this sort of red smoky eye. I think I've already said that. But anyway, if you'd like to know how to get it, then just please keep watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Or don't, whatever you want to do. Let's get started. Okay, so of course first thing, prime the eyelids. I'm going to use some of the Tarte Shape Tape. And today actually I'm going to try and use some tape to get a sharp edge. Hopefully I don't end up waxing off my eyebrows or something. Sounds like something I would do. Whoa, no one ever told you how uncomfortable this is. I feel like I've had some form of Botox and I can't close my eyes. Whew. I guess beauty is pain, right? And this is beautiful. Oh, the pain. Ow. I can't do it. Okay, I just moved the placement a little bit so it wasn't blinding me as much. But now they look nasty. I'll just ignore it. Oh, I still can't look down. Okay, I'll just hold the palette. Anyway, now I'm going to set that concealer with just some translucent powder. Then I'm just going to take a fluffy crease brush. My top keeps moving around. Everything's going wrong. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and take some of the third shade along and I'm going to put that in the crease. I actually have no idea what I'm doing yet, so I guess we'll just wing it. Okay, then I'm just going to take a slightly smaller crease brush and I'm going to take the shade below it, just slightly darker, and put that one in the crease also. Then I'm just going to take some of this orangey shade here and put that in the crease and the outer corners. Gotta say this tape might be blinding me, but it's really good for like placement of shadow because usually I'll end up with like shadow all the way down here. Get a bit too excited, want to smear it all over my face. Next thing you know it is all over my face. But this is really giving me like a good stencil. Okay, so next I'm just going to take this cream shader brush from Zoeva and I'm going to take this red sparkly colour right here and put that all over the lid. Well, that's a lie, not all over the lid, just up until where the other red ends. Oh, and I'm going to spritz my brush. I'm going to spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. And then I'm going to get it on my nose because why not? It's not Christmas, but why not bring out Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? So I've just brought that halfway in and I've kept it kind of in the inner corner. And then to fill in the gap between the red and the shimmery red, I'm going to use this pink right here on the corner. I have changed my mind. The third red in, because that one's a little lighter. And I really want to be able to see like a kind of gradient-ish thing, I guess. Gradient-ish thing. That grammar though. I'm actually just going to pick some pigment up and then spritz it with Fix Plus. Just because when you wet your brush first and then dip it in, you tend to like ruin your shadows a little bit. And these are so beautiful. I don't want to ruin it. I know Morphe Eyeshadows are amazing anyway, but these are on a whole other level. Like, I cannot believe this pigmentation. This be crazy! But did you really expect anything else of Jaclyn Hill, to be honest? And I'm just going to take that the smaller crease brush that I used in the first brownies. Oh no, and the reddy shade that I used in the outer corner, and just use that to blend the two together. A very small amount. And I'm going to do the same with the shade just above that reddy one. Let me just, this one here. Because it's similar to the glittery shade, but it's not shimmery. And then I'm just going to take a pencil brush and use that to blend a bit more. Then I'm just going to go in with that red shade and deepen this up a bit because I feel like it's all mixed. It's all mixed a bit and we want to see the different colours. Then I'm just going to take this crown brush and C528. Oh my god, everything's coming out very strange. The C528 is just a mini tapered little blending brush, and I'm going to take some of that first brownie, the crease shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the crease a bit more. Then I'm just going to take the same brush I took the dark red on the first time and take a bit more of that dark red on the outer corners. Just because I feel like I've blended out the colour quite a bit and I really want it to be intense. So I'm just intensifying it again. Now I'm just going to take off this tape because I can't stand it any longer. Ooh, ew, it gets kind of sweaty. That is gross. Now I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and blend out those lines because it's a little bit hard. Okay, so moving on to the face, I'm quickly going to do my foundation. The same one that I always use because I'm boring. The Giorgi Armani Luminous Silk. You'd think as I always used it I'd get the name right on the first go, but I'm just not that smart, to be honest. And now I'm going to use some of the yellow food colouring. Yellow food colouring that's so yellow, it stained my sponge like a bright yellow, but somehow matches my skin exactly. That's worrying. And then I'm just going to take some concealer. Today I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear in NC20. I've been using the Shape Tape for so long that I completely forgot about this one. But this one is also amazing. And the nice thing about this is this one's got a yellow undertone. Whereas in the Tarte Shape Tape I just have light and that's got a pink undertone, which doesn't match my Simpson skin too well. I know there is a yellow undertone shade called Light Sand, but if you live in the UK and you've ever tried to buy this, you'll know that it's literally impossible to get hold of. The only place that really sells it is CVS, I think. Well, obviously it's online. They got CVS online thing, and they don't sell like the light sand or light neutral. They just sell literally light, medium, deep. And there's a few other shades, but they definitely don't sell light sand, which is a pain in the butt. Then I'm just going to set that with some of the Urban Decay Velvetizer. Then I'm just going to drop it on the floor because of course. Okay, so I just filled in my eyebrows. I did that off camera because I can't fill in these slugs at the best of times without all the pressure of the camera. So now I'm just going to take some of the Girlactik bronzer in Cabo, of course, always this, and a fan brush and bronze up. Then for blush, I'm just going to use some of Immortal Flower by MAC, which is quite a neutral brush. Neutral blush, which I think I'm going to need with this eye look because it's very red. Don't want red cheeks also. Don't want to look like a traffic light. Stop cars when we walk past. Nope, that's not what we're going for. And then highlight. And I think I'm going to use... Ooh, I dropped this on the floor and it smashed and it makes me so sad. At first I tried to put it back in there, but it just wasn't worth it, opening it every time and then just all go everywhere. So now all the pretty shades are gone. But I'm just going to take those ones that are cracked, what's left of them, and put that on the top of my cheekbones. Well, of course, where else do you put eyeliner? Actually, that was a stupid word, don't you put highlighter? And then just to make it a tad more pinky, I'm going to go in with this Stiller highlighter in Kitten. This is the putty one. Putty! Okay, so back to the eyes. I'm just going to take this little pencil brush and I'm going to go in with that red shade that's on the outer corner and put that on the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to take some of the crease shade and use that to buff it out. Or blend it out a little. Okay, so I just put some mascara on and I used the High Impact Mascara by Clinique, and obviously I changed my top. I just felt like with the blue and red, I didn't know where to look. I was like, colour, 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 colour. So now it's just great. So for lips, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in Venus. And then finally, I'm going to put some of this Maybelline Colour Elixir and Nude Illusion just over top. And then last but not least, I'm going to seriously regret my decision and remove that. Okay, so I just blotted that off the top and that probably looks so nasty, but I'm just gonna... And then of course some setting spray, so I'm going to use the Make It Dewy by Milani. Okay, so that's the end of the look. I don't even know what to call this. I just wanted to use the Jaclyn Hill palette. I didn't have a plan, I just went with it. Now I don't know what to say. Okay, so that's the finished look using the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the first time I used it, and well, I feel like we all already knew it was amazing. You've probably seen so many reviews, and I feel like you don't truly believe it until you've tried the palette, because of course Morphe shadows are already good. Of course, for this one she had input in like the formulation, how it was pressed and whatever, so they weren't your typical Morphe eyeshadows. But I didn't really, like, even though I knew that, I didn't really believe it, you know what I mean? Not that I'm calling her a liar, but just until you try it yourself, you can't really understand that, I guess. But these are truly amazing shadows. I feel like this is the best eyeshadow palette I actually own, and I own quite a few. I'm really happy how this look turned out. All the eyeshadows are extremely pigmented, really easy to blend, and just an overall joy to work with. So yeah, this is the complete look. It's like a red shimmery smoky eye sort of situation. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I hope you are. And yeah, thanks for watching.